wanted to see them start cutting through the concrete and putting the walls up.
Construction officially underway on a new transitional housing facility for homeless youth. Plus, the Walzer Group gets the green light to construct a new car dealership in Coon Rapids. But first,
we're ready to move on.
The Coon Rapids American Legion building on the market. That tops CTN News this Friday, June 10th, 2016. Thanks for joining us. Post 334 is up for sale as it looks to downsize and cut costs.
Fewer members and customers are driving the change. CTN's Joe Nelson has the story.
For more than 50 years, veterans have found their way to the Coon Rapids American Legion on Crooked Lake Boulevard for a hot meal, a cold drink, or a winning pull tab. But growing expenses and shrinking business are ordering a change.
Membership has been dwindling. Revenues have been dwindling. We need to refurbish the main hall. Ceiling tiles need to be replaced. There's a few potholes. That needs to be redone. That's a major expense.
At its peak in the mid-1980s, Post 334 Commander Dave Livingston says it had 1,500 members. Less than half of that remain.
Nowadays, we're talking deployments a year, 6 months. I don't think that comradeship and that need to be together is as strong. Facebooking, people are getting together in those groups and satisfying that need to belong.
The restaurant business has changed too.
When we built this was cornfield. Cornfield and sod farms, and now look at Coon Rapids, we're 70,000 people. We had a restaurant very thriving, but we didn't have Riverdale. We didn't have across the street Chanticleer Pizza Grill. We didn't have Subway down the road. We were the premier place, and that's just changed. It's hard to maintain that.
In an effort to cut costs, the Post is looking to sell its home for $1.28 million and find a new, smaller Coon Rapids location.
We're going to continue to work with the community, continue to do what we do well, which is community outreach, Veterans Affairs and Rehabilitation, Children and Youth. American Legion Post 334 here in Coon Rapids has been here since 1954, 5 years before this was a city. We are going to be here long after this post home is sold.
Livingston says a future site has yet to be determined, but that the Legion is ready to move out as soon as a sale is made. Stephen Karen?
Big changes.
Yeah, definitely.
Long history.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
Nurses in the Allina Health System are planning to walk off the job after rejecting a new contract this week. On Monday, nurses from all 5 Metro Allina hospitals, including Mercy and Unity, rejected the latest offer and authorized a strike, which will start June 19th and last for 1 week. The union hopes it puts pressure on management to return to the bargaining table. Allina says it's disappointed and disheartened. The union is planning to strike, but says hospitals will remain open. Some patients at Mercy Hospital and Abbott Northwestern Hospital may have been exposed to tuberculosis. Late last month, Allina began notifying 141 people who had been in close contact with a healthcare worker who had TB. Patients impacted have either received a phone call or letter notifying them of the potential exposure. Allina is paying for all of the testing and any necessary follow-up treatment for patients impacted.
Stolen drugs apparently led to the assault of a man near 2 Coon Rapids schools this week. The incident happened near Northdale Middle School and Eisenhower Elementary Tuesday afternoon. Authorities say a drug deal set up over the internet ended when one of the buyers stole the marijuana and ran away. The sellers eventually caught up with one of the buyers, allegedly punched him in the face and forced him into a truck, which was located in the parking lot at Northdale Middle School as students were dismissing.
It was a very alert school crossing guard that saw this all happen and immediately called 911. Our officers were in the area within a minute and a half or so and were able to intervene almost immediately. We basically immediately found the pickup truck and took everyone in the truck into custody. They said, unfortunately, it happened just as kids were being released from school, and that couldn't be helped because these things happen very quickly.
On Thursday, the 3 Minneapolis men allegedly involved were charged with second-degree assault. They are 24-year-old Augustin Gonzalez, 21-year-old Jason Belleton, and 18-year-old Bryant Ruacha. Gonzalez was also charged with possessing a dangerous weapon on school property.
The project still hinges on bonding money from the state, but residents will get an update on the Hanson Railroad Bridge project next week. An open house is planned on Wednesday from 5 to 7 p.m. at Epiphany Church. New information will be provided on the design revisions since the first public open house held this spring. For more than a year now, public safety officials have been pushing for a bridge over the railroad tracks on Hanson Boulevard to improve safety and eliminate delays for motorists and emergency vehicles at the crossing. A new car dealership is coming to town. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved an amendment to the Gateway Commerce Center, which is located at Highway 10 and Hanson Boulevard. The change will allow the Walzer Group and Honda to construct a 60,000 square foot building and house more than 600 cars on a 10-acre site toward the cul-de-sac on the west end of the property. A smaller car dealership was proposed on the site last year. A new transitional housing facility for homeless youth is one step closer to reality.
The nonprofit Hope for Youth officially kicked off construction of Hope Place this week. Members of the group, along with local dignitaries, gathered Thursday to celebrate the big milestone for the project. Hope for Youth is converting an old dance studio on Coon Rapids Boulevard into 12 new studio units, each with its own kitchen and bathroom. The facility will house up to a dozen people between the ages of 18 and 24 experiencing homelessness.
Our vision for Hope Place is that the youth will come in with the title of homeless, and within 24 months, they'll walk out the door with a new title. And depending on what they want to do, maybe that's a certified nursing assistant, a bank teller at Wells Fargo, a vet tech, a personal trainer.
The new transitional housing facility is expected to be open by Thanksgiving, but Hope for Youth needs to raise $1.3 million for the construction and the first-year operating costs. If you'd like to help out, log on to hopeforyouthmn.org.
The class of 2016 has bid farewell to Coon Rapids High School. More than 500 seniors received their diplomas at the graduation ceremony held last Sunday at Mariucci Arena in Minneapolis. Superintendent David Law, a Coon Rapids High School graduate himself, spoke to students along with several class representatives.
It is also exciting to think of where we all will be the next time we meet. Some of us will be veterans, doctors, parents, entrepreneurs, writers, and travelers. The possibilities are endless, and I am thrilled for all of you.
After receiving their diplomas, the graduates sang the school song and before tossing their caps in the air. If you'd like to see the graduation ceremony in its entirety, you can find a link on our website, ctncoonrapids.com.
Now that school is out for the summer, many parents are looking for activities for their kids to take part in for the next few months. The Anoka-Hennepin Community Education Department has plenty of summer offerings for children ages 3 to 15. Everything from sports and music to robotics and gaming. School officials say the classes provide academic and social experiences while supporting learning and growth over the summer.
For some of the students, it's an opportunity to try something they don't get a chance to try during the school year. Maybe they can't take an art class because they're in music and have other things, so they get a chance to do some art classes. Maybe they wanted to try basketball, but they didn't have the time to put into it, so maybe they do our 4 to 6 week program during the summer.
The classes are held at 10 different locations throughout District 11, and you can register online by logging onto the district's website. Just click on Community Ed for more information. It is perfect timing for our first heat wave of the summer. Bunker Beach opened for the season at 11 a.m. this morning, and people didn't waste any time getting in the pools and cooling off. In addition to the wave pool, Bunker Beach has 6 water slides, a lazy river, a plunge pool, and more. It's open daily from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. through Labor Day. For more information, including admission prices, log on to bunkerbeach.com.
Great weather greeted concert goers at the Coon Rapids Dam Thursday night. The TC Cats took the stage for the first concert in the Thursday Night's Live concert series at the Dam. The group plays 50s and 60s rock and roll music. The concert series is sponsored by the Coon Rapids Arts Commission. 8 more concerts remain this summer. June 16th, the Naked Cowboys perform. June 23rd, it's the Centennial Community Band. On July 7th, the Holy Rockarollas perform. And on July 14th, Hitchville takes the stage. On July 21st, Sam Cusisto will entertain. July 28th, it's the New Riverside Ramblers. August 4th, you can catch Gravel Roads. And on August 11th, Buddy and the Boys takes the stage. All concerts are free and begin at 7 p.m., rain or shine. Hopefully for a lot more shine rather than the rain out there at the dam.
Hopefully, and it's always a great time, so if you have time, go out Thursday nights.
All right, and you're going to join us again next week maybe? You're going skydiving tonight for your birthday?
I'll be here next week.
Okay.
God
we'll
willing.
Cross our fingers.
And the chute opens.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for watching. We'll see you back here again next week. And happy birthday.
Thank you.